Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. I'm going to share this on Facebook just so everybody knows that I'm ready to roll. A cat toy. Such a clown. All right. There we are, shared on Facebook. Hey there, Don. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Dan. What's up, bro? Hey there, Rick. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Adam. How you doing? I hope you and the rest of the family are doing good down there, man. Hey, that's cool, Dan. Where'd you do it at? Did you go to Rapid Wings or one of these other farms, or did you go downstate? Hey, Bob. Hey there, Lisa. How you doing? Hey, Neil. Yeah, Gemma's bringing me a cat here. What? You want to come up and see everybody? I know you do. Oh. Now, if you didn't hear earlier, guys, I am going to be doing a very large tackle auction tonight. Steve House, that has sent me some really good stuff before, sent me a lot of tackle. So I've split it up, and I think if I counted right, I got 9 separate auctions for tonight. So I'm going to have 9 auctions going on. Bear with me because I haven't felt the best today as it is. And yeah, my throat's kind of messy. And yep. So just bear with me. And I'm tired. But hey there, John. Thank you. Yeah, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Oh, double M. Okay. I've heard of that one. Hey there, Rob. I hope you and Amy are having fun. Hey, Bob says hi, Gemmers. Bob says hi, Gemmers. Rick says hi. Uncle Rick says hi, Gemmers. Oh, you're such a clown. You want to get underneath? Want to go lay down under my feet? That's where you usually go. But yes, if you heard me, guys, I have 9 auctions set up for tonight. I split it up into 9. Lots of great tackles, so you're not going to want to miss this. Hey there, Bill. How you doing, buddy? Like I said, my throat's messy, so bear with me. Good. Glad you're doing good, Adam. Tell the kids I said hey. Hey there, Jim. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? I've got my salmon box here tonight that I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys just what I've been using to catch the fish lately. Because it's funny, there has been, a bunch of people casting spinners and the little Cleos, K wobbler spoons in general spawn. They're not catching. People aren't catching on that stuff, and I'm getting them on body baits and that. So I do want to show you guys what I'm catching them on. Hey there, Brian. I still got to send your package. I'm sorry, Brian. I've been a mess this week, man. I'll make sure it goes out tomorrow. Hey, Max. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good, man. Look forward to fishing with you on Friday. All right. Sorry about that, Brian. I thought about it today. I'm like, God, I never got that in the mail. So but I will. Seems how I've got 9 auctions tonight, guys. I'm probably going to start at about 8:15 on the auctions. So I'm gonna play this. I will do the soundbite thing still. I'm gonna play that right now for you guys. And whoever can guess this throughout the evening, I'll try to keep up between this and auctions. So bear with me. But yeah, I'm gonna play this real quick. Okay, that's all I'm playing for a while. That's all I'm gonna play for a while there, guys. And then I'll show you guys what I got up for auction tonight. Like I said, I got 9 auctions. This one's a little tougher than normal. This one's a little tougher than normal. I'm gonna be honest, Ethan. I don't know anymore. I really don't. I would like to imagine that we're gonna have a good season, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I try not to play the world's ending, hot weather, melt off of snow caps, all that stuff. But I'm gonna be honest, man. Since I've been a kid, it has gradually gotten worse every single year. It has never once been just a bad year and then boom, it's back to being good. Never. It has literally gotten worse throughout my entire life. So I'm just being honest with you. I don't foresee it getting any better, but I'm not going to say it's not. If it does, I'll be happy. Obviously that's what I want is a lot of ice. So if we do get our ice back, I'm going to be ecstatic. But I'm not counting on it. I'm really not. So, but that's just my 2 cents, Ethan. I'm not a meteorologist, although I do feel smarter than them most days. How you doing tonight, Don? All right, I'm going to show you guys what I got up for auction tonight while you try to figure out what that sound bite was. I'm actually surprised Dan hasn't jumped in on that one yet. Um, All right, Steve always sends these great DeWalt boxes, so this is going to be one of the auctions tonight. There's two DeWalt boxes here stacked with full of plastics. This one's got all the Helgies and stuff in it, along with the jig heads, and then the bottom here has got all these cool little baits in here. Lots of little appendages on these ones. I'm not quite sure. These ones almost, well, they look to me like a millipede. That's exactly what they are, or a centipede. That's exactly what they are, or a centipede. So this will be one of the auctions tonight. Um, good. I'm glad you're doing good, Don. One of the other auctions tonight is going to be a. These are called the Finesse Worms by Z-Man here. There's four baggies of them, plus this Plano box is loaded with them. Now these can be fished just like a Cinco. Um, you can fish these. That's how I would probably do it, is wacky rig style with these, but you could also fish them any other way. And they are Z-Man, so they're not going to break. They bend a lot. But yeah, you've got a box loaded with these, as well as four brand new packs of them too. So this is going to be an auction tonight. Um, 2017. Yeah, Bob, when I was a kid, we had to break out. We literally needed auger extensions. I have not needed an extension in way past 17, I'll tell you that. Because I graduated in '04 and I definitely haven't needed an extension since then. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey there, Rich. How you doing, buddy? Oh, thanks, Brains. Appreciate it. And thank you for the happy birthday. Thank you much. My birthday was yesterday, so thank you very much. Hey, Robert. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I don't know about Metro Detroit, man. I would look for. There's got to be some sort of recreation area or something down there, I would imagine. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Max. This is also going to be an auction, guys. I'm going to call this the frog package. It's going to come with the pop frogs, 3 packages of pop frogs, along with this already pre-rigged box of pop frogs. These are rigged up with the hooks already in them, so you'll know how to do it, as well as this plastic box here, which is kind of neat. This box has a bunch of these are all name brand frogs too. They're not cheapies. I can tell by the looks of these, like this is a Northland. You've got a scum frog, and it looks like most of these are Northlands, but they are all they're good quality frogs. So yeah, these are all really nice frogs. This might even be a booyah. It looks like a little booyah, or a pad crasher. I think it's pad crasher, but these are all high quality frogs in this case. So all of this stuff's going to go together. This is going to be just called the frog box. All right, frog package. So you're going to have a frog package up tonight. Thank you, guys. Thanks for all the happy birthdays. I am 38 years old, John. I am 38. Your birthday is the 28th too? Happy birthday, Rob. That's my birthday too, buddy. Thank you, Robert. Now, oh, Here's another. This one, I was gonna do these two together, okay, because they're the same type of lures. However, I feel because both of these are different sizes and different brands, I felt like I should break them up. This box is probably my favorite out of, even though it's a small box, this is probably my favorite box out of everything. And that's because you guys know how much when I'm trout fishing, I love spinners, right? These are all high class, high quality spinners. You got Blue Fox. There's a whole bunch of Blue Fox in here. There's a whole bunch of, I mean, you've got little spoons, like really nice little spoons. There's Panther Martins. There's a whole pile of Panther Martins in here. I didn't count them, but there's a lot, and they're all the colors that I like to use too. And then there's all these. I'm not sure what these True Sens are, but they look like really good jigs. They're nice, but this box is going to be auctioned off itself because if you didn't know already, like those Panther Martins alone are like $6.99 a piece, and there's a bunch in there. There's a whole bunch. So this is going to be a really good trout box. That's definitely going up. Thank you, Bob. Well, happy early birthday, man. Happy early birthday. Hey, Jen. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now, here's another spinner box. Like I said, I was going to throw this one with the other one, but these are bigger spinners and they're made different. These are all with bigger blades and they're made with, these ones are made with marabou and a whole bunch of different colors. This is a two-sided box that is just loaded with these really nice spinners. There are some smaller ones. This one looks like a Meps, but there are some smaller ones with like fly type tails on them, which would just be, I mean, that's a hands down excellent lure right there for trout. These ones here are kind of like the old fashioned rooster spinners. There's just a ton of these. So this whole box right here is going to be just a spinner box that I'm going to put up. So this will be in its own auction. Lots and lots of great. I mean, there's too many for me to show you guys, but there is just tons and tons of spinners. Like I said, two-sided. This box will go up on its own right here too. So it's going to be a good one, Bob. Like I said, I think there's 9 auctions that I'm putting out tonight, so it should be good. This one here is a spinnerbait and buzzbait auction. Now, what I think is cool, if you watch my videos this year, Rick ended up buying one of these spinnerbaits off of Amazon. It was one of these style right here with the Colorado blades. And I loved it. I killed with it because it's actually got a free hanging bottom on it. It's excellent. I think it works better than the original style. However, Steve sent these ones to me, which I think are going to be pretty unique. They have a buzzbait blade on them, so you'll be able to run these either top water or underwater. And they also have the free. They don't have an arm. These also have the free hanging thing. Let's see. I'm going to open one up just so you guys can see because these are definitely unique. It's I've never seen anything quite like these. I apologize for opening one for those of you that wanted to auction on it. But I mean, look at that. This thing here, you're going to be able to fish that on the surface or under the water. And I know it's going to kill. This color too, especially, is like my favorite, the blue and silver. That's going to be a killer color for bass and pike. But there's a bunch of these. So this is going to be a spinnerbait slash buzzbait combo because there's also 3 really nice buzzbaits that have the clackers on them. So they're super loud. So you're going to have 3 buzzbaits and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these other ones here, guys. So this is going to be a combo that's going up tonight. Oh yeah, Smalley killer for sure. There's this box right here, which is just chock full of little like shad rat type baits or rattle trap type baits, smaller ones. Some really great colors too. And it also has mini cranks in some really cool colors. So this is like a mini crank and shad rat box. There's what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different lures in here. It's a good box. It's going to be a cool one. Hey, Drum Detect, how you doing? Yeah, those will be great on the river for sure. Now, there's also this marabou box here. I know some of you like to fish these marabou jigs. I did a lot when I was a kid, actually. They are great. But there's a whole box here of just, I mean, it's chocked full of marabou jigs, both sides, all different colors. There's bucktail and marabou. And with that one, I'm throwing in a Freedom Baits 2-inch Apache is going to be in with that, with this box here. So this box here is going to go out. It's two-sided, and it comes with both sides chock full of different colors of marabou jigs, as well as the 2-inch Apaches that you're going to get with them. Then I got, oh, this is the last auction box right here, folks. This will be, I'm just calling this a top water box right here. You've got a whole box of Whopper Ploppers. This is a brand that I bought myself this summer, and they work great. These things spin awesome. They make a lot of noise. Steve sent me this box, and they work really great. Also, there's this box here that has the little poppers inside of it, which, I mean, obviously poppers are always top dog on top water, but also it has these beautiful, almost like Zara spooks. This one's I think it was called an Ascend or something. It was one I hadn't heard of. But these right here are nice because you can walk these on the top of the water. They make a lot of noise. And again, pike and bass killers, or muskie even. So that's going to be all of the auctions tonight. And I'm going to start, I guess I'll start them right now. I'm going to take a drink of water real quick. Thank you, Don. Yeah, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I see there's 43 of you watching and only 22 thumbs up. So I do appreciate that. And thanks again, Steve House, for the great stuff for the auctions. I really appreciate that because it's been hard keeping up on bills, and this kind of stuff really helps me get by. So I'm just going to start off the way that I started things. I'm going to start with the DeWalt box here that's two-sided. Like I said, you've got two DeWalt boxes together. The one's full of Helgies, also has some really nice jigs inside of it. And this other one's got what look like centipedes almost, and also jigs inside of it. So these are both really cool boxes that connect together. So if anybody wants to put a bid on these, we can start the bids off on these. This is you'll get both these boxes, and it's neat because they connect together, which is nice. But Helgies in general are really cool baits. If you didn't know what they look like, I'll show you. I think these things would be really great for trout. I never did get to try them out this summer, but they literally look like a Hellgrammite. So they got little tails and lots of little fingers on them. Hey, Steve. Oh, the Hellgrammites and the Lunker City Helgies. Oh, those are Hellgrammites on the back? I'm surprised. Those look more like a centipede than a Hellgrammite, but that's cool. So those are Yum in the bottom. Hey there, Mike. Those are Yum in the bottom, guys. Those are Yum Helgies in the bottom, or Hellgrammites in the bottom, and then Lunker City Helgies on top. So Max puts in the first one there. He's a bass fisherman. He knows these things work great. 30 bucks right now, guys. 30 bucks. Heck of a deal, because you figure these don't come in boxes like this. That is a whole bunch of packages of these baits all thrown in the box together, already color coded. Max started it off. We're at $30. $30 for all these great Helgies and Hellgrammites. These things work great. That's what we're starting it at right now. Max has it at 30 bucks on these two boxes here. I'm going to let it go for just another 30 seconds, guys. There's even these ones in here, which is, I know the name of this one, and it's in the milk color. I really like these ones. I'm sure you've used those before too, Max. They're really good. But here's the Yum Helgies. Those are a cool bait. Probably trout killers. Brian comes in at 35. Brian just beat you there, Don. 35. Yeah, you know Max. Yep. I knew you'd used them before. 35 right now, guys. 35. And as you can tell, they're, yeah, Yo Mama. Thank you, Steve. Yep. That's a little tray full of Yo Mamas in there, which are just a cool. I like the Yo Mamas. Those are good baits. But in these, I mean, you've got all different sizes in here too, guys, which is nice because, you know, as you know, some days you need to size down on things, so it's good to have the smaller ones. But right now we are at $35. Don Robinson's got them $35. 35. Hey there, sis. That's all right. We're just getting started. So 35 right now. Don Robinson's, or sorry, Brian's got it right now, 35. He beat you there for by a second. Brian, you got it at 35. I'm going to let it go for just another 10 seconds. 40. Max comes in at 40. And you get these nice DeWalt boxes, guys. They stack nice. They're awesome, especially for inside the boat. I mean, these are just great boxes. So, yeah, Bob knows. They're good. They're really nice boxes, and they click together. So Max has 40 right now on it, guys. 40 bucks. 40 bucks gets you the 2 DeWalt boxes full of plastics, all name brand stuff. $40 right now. $40, guys. Max has it at 40. I'm going to let it go for another 10 seconds on the clock. 40 bucks. Max has 40 bucks on it. 45. Brian comes in at 45. 45. He knows these will work on the smallies down there in Erie. 45 right now, guys. 45 bucks on these 2 DeWalt boxes. You got jig heads in there. I don't know how many jig heads are in there, but there's definitely nice jigs in there along with the plastics. So goes together good. Steve always does a good job with this. We're at 45 bucks right now. 45 bucks. Gets you 2 DeWalt boxes loaded with great plastics. All right, going to go for another 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds on the clock. 45 bucks right now. Brian's at 45. $45. 45 bucks for the DeWalt boxes full of plastics. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. You got him, Brian. Make sure I'm not behind on these guys. I think I caught it in time. But Brian B, I believe, got it. All right. You're welcome. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. Where was I at next? The frog. Next, I'm going to start on the frog box. I'll call it the frog package. I'll do the soundbite again. I can do it right now, actually. I'll do it right now. Okay, there's the soundbite. Now I'm going to get going. This is the frog package, guys. This package here comes with, you got 3 packages, brand new packages of the Z-Man Pop Frogs. You got 3 brand new packages, and then you've got this box here with Pop Frogs in it that are already rigged up on hooks so that you can see exactly how they got to be rigged. These things are already nice and rigged up for you. And then you also get this box, which has a bunch of name brand frogs in it. You got Scum Frogs. You got, it looks like Booyah, Pad Crasher, and Northland, I believe. So lots of good frogs in here. There's 6 frogs in this box, and then you get all the popper frogs. So if you're a frog user, you know this stuff ain't cheap. So this is what's up right now, guys. Whoever wants to bid on this, we're doing the frogs right now. You get a box full of 6 frogs. You get 3 packages of popper frogs, and then the popper frogs pre-hooked right here, guys. Anybody wants to put a bid on these, we got the frog package up right now. Thank you, Rob. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up, guys. I see there's 54 of you watching and only 29 thumbs up. I appreciate it, and it does help the channel. We're good, Brian. You covered shipping last week, so we're good. I'll just send it with the stuff that you won. So, all right, guys. Anybody want to bid on the frogs? It said chat disconnected, so I hope I came back, guys. That's the first time that said that to me. 20 bucks. 20 bucks. Rob's at 20 bucks, guys. $20 we got for the frog package right now. $20 gets you 6 name brand frogs here in this box. You get 3 packages of Z-Man popper frogs, and then this pack here of pre-rigged popper frogs. We are at $20 right now, guys. $20. for the frog package. 20 bucks. Robert Emmerich's at 20 bucks, guys. 20 bucks on the frog pack. $20. That's 6 frogs, 3 packs of Z-Man, and a pack of Z-Man pre-rigged. That's a heck of a deal. I'm going to let it go for another 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds on the clock. Robert's at $20 right now for these frogs. $20. 20 bucks, guys. 25. Rick comes in at 25. 25 bucks. 6 name brand frogs, 3 popper frog packs, and a popper frog box. $25, guys. 25. Jim comes in. Hey, Jim, how you doing tonight? Jim's at 30. 30 bucks. 30 bucks gets you the 6 name brand frogs, Z-Man poppers. Lots of good stuff here, guys. 30 bucks. We're at 30 right now. $30. I'm going to let it go for just another 15 seconds on the clock. Jim's at 30 bucks right now, guys. $30. My clock is acting weird, so bear with me if I'm off. It's jumping back and forth. I don't know what's going on tonight. $30. 5, 4, 3, 2. Congrats, Jim. I believe you got them. Let me know. All right, good deal. Sounds like everything went good. Congrats. That's a good deal, man. Those are all, I mean, even the 6 frogs alone in that box are worth that. So that's a good deal. Congrats. I'll just call it the frog package. All right, take another drink here. All right, next up, I got one more thing sitting over here, and then I'll get to this stuff. And hopefully before I end, I'll have time to talk to you guys about my salmon stuff I've been using. All right, next up, guys, these are the finesse worms. These are Z-Man finesse worms, which, like I said, there's 4 packages, brand new packages here of the finesse worms from Z-Man, and then get this box right here full. And the box, these things can be fished. I would personally fish them wacky style, and which, if you watch my videos, you just hook them right through the middle, wacky style, throw them out. I think these things will work great, but you could also drop shot fish them. I'm sure Max probably uses these. He's a professional bass guy, and I'm sure he uses this stuff. But there's all the great colors in here, you guys, all the best colors. So right now, that's what we got going on. We got the Z-Man finesse worm box right here, and 4 bags of Z-Man finesse worms, brand new in the package. That's what we're up right now, guys. That's what's on the chopping block. So if anybody wants to bid on that, that's what we got going on. As soon as this one's over, I'll play the soundbite again. I'll just do it after every couple auctions. So plantings turtle. All right, guys. Right now, this is what we got going on here. Who wants to throw in a bid? Who knows? $5 could get you all this stuff here by Z-Man, and this is all great quality stuff. It ain't gonna break on you. You can catch 100 fish on this before it breaks. Really good stuff. Z-Man's amazing. So again, this is all the finesse worm. You could do anything with it. In fact, you could rig these up on my pounders, and they will work great too. So, all right, Max knows. He was using them on Lake St. Clair. Brian came in with 20, but Max jumped up with 25. We're at $25, gets you this whole box loaded with them. Finesse worm, Z-Man, as well as these 4 packages of them. And if you know, Z-Man's not cheap, so it's a heck of a deal. You get bargains on these. And again, thank you, Steve House, for sending this stuff to me, because all the money helped. Thank you very much. $25. Max has 25 on this package right now. $25. I'm gonna let it go for 25 seconds on the clock, guys. We're at 25 bucks right now. $25. Max has it for 25. He did good on Lake St. Clair with smallies. 10 seconds on the clock. 25 bucks Max has right now. 5, 4, 3, 2. Got him, Max. Pile of finesse worms, man. I'm sure you're ecstatic. That's a heck of a deal right there. Hard telling how many packs of them are in that plastic box, but there's a lot of them. 25. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, that'll be great to have, and it's all brand new stuff. So I'm glad you could get a good deal. All right, now let's do this. Play it again here. Okay, I'll play that soundbite again after a couple more auctions are done because I still got 3, 4, 5 to go. So, all right, next up here, I'm gonna do my favorite. I'm gonna get this one out of the way. This is again my favorite box. It's a heavy little box too. This thing is loaded. It is a tough one this week. Very tough. In fact, I'm gonna give Steve. See, thanks Steve for sending me this stuff, but also thanks Steve. You gave me the idea to put this one on this week, so I appreciate that. It's definitely a good sound bite. Don comes in at 30 bucks. 30 bucks. Now this box here, guys, has all my favorite trout lures in it. You could slay the brook trout with this. I mean, this seriously, you could just take this box alone on the trout streams probably the rest of your life, and you're good to go. I would never take another box. This is all that you need. There's a whole bunch of Blue Fox spinners. That's what this one is, which is name brand. Most of these, there is a whole bunch of Blue Fox in here, as well as Panther Martins. And then there's even a, I don't know this brand, but it's got like a minnow head almost on the, for the body. And then of course there's little spoons. There's a couple little really nice classic color spoons in there. And Panther Martins. I mean, the Panther Martins, that's my favorite hands down. But there's also True Send blade baits in there that I think are going to be, those I would use more walleye fishing. Those are great for walleye. So it does kind of sound like that, a squeaky one that needs oiled. But Don started things off 30 bucks, guys. 30 bucks for all these. That's a bunch of spinners. I did not count them, but there's a bunch. I know there's at least, looks like 5 or 6 Panther Martins, which those are pretty costly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it looks like 5. And then there's 3 Blue Fox. And then there's, well, there's more than that for Blue Fox because he's got some of the bigger Blue Fox hanging out right in here, which would be, that's more like, I'd use that for browns. And there's actually 2 of those spoons in there. Here's another one that's more, you could actually dig that. I would use that through the ice for perch. That would be a killer perch spoon for through the ice with a minnow head on it. Come on now. I mean, it would work in a creek for sure for trout, but it'd be a really good ice jig. But Neil came in at 35, and then Don's at 40. 40 bucks, $40. Way worth it because this is a killer box for trout and everything. And like I said, these are a blade bait down here. Those things would actually work really good for walleyes. I would use those down in the Saginaw or something, or even the Asable, and they'd be good. Bass, walleye, whatever. Hey, Nikos, how you doing? We're 40 bucks right now. Don Robinson's got it 40 bucks for all these spinners. Again, this is the only, you could take this thing out to a stream and just be set. I mean, this is the only box. It's a nice small box. You could put it in your pants pocket and just go out trout fishing and catch all you want. You have the minnow head one? I've never seen the minnow head. There's 2 different sizes. There's 2 of the minnow heads in here, 2 different sizes. Oh, they are also Blue Fox. Okay, neat. I'll have to look them up. So these minnow head ones are also made by Blue Fox, which I wasn't aware they made this style. I can imagine that they are probably pretty amazing because with that minnow head, that's just going to add way extra attraction. So yeah, you've got a couple Blue Fox ones in there like that. It is a really nice box. It is. For a small box, I mean, this is the perfect trout box. Glad you're doing good, buddy. Glad you're doing good. Don's at 50. 50 bucks right now, guys. $50. 50 bucks for this awesome trout box. 50 bucks. Heck of a deal. There's a lot of good stuff in here. I'm going to let it go for 30 more seconds, guys. 30 more seconds. We're at $50. 30 seconds. You can see that spoon down there. I like that because that's actually a really classic color. That's one I didn't even know they made them anymore, that color. That's neat. That's a vintage color. I think they made that on the Crocodile, I think was the original spoon with that. 50 bucks, 50 bucks going for 5, 4, 3, 2. You got him, Don. Congrats, buddy. That's a heck of a trout box right there, man. You're welcome, man. Congratulations. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've never seen that minnow one before. I mean, well, I know I'm gonna buy one now. I want to try it. All right, next up, I will do the other spinner box. Like I said, this one, it's two-sided. There is a lot of different colors in here, guys, and these are a little bit bigger. Still would be great for trout, but these would be more for your, bigger stream trout, bigger rainbows and browns. So this would be a great stream box if you're in brown trout territory or something with rainbows. And they're a little heavier, which is nice. You can cast these things further. But they come in a lot of, this box has a lot of cool colors in it, like this is almost like a fire tiger color right here. A lot of cool colors in this box. And a lot of different brands. I like the shapes of some of these blades. That one's actually got almost a Panther Martin blade on it. So yeah, there's some cool ones in here, but it's two-sided spinner box here, guys. Lots and lots of spinners in there. Good size ones too. Probably even work for salmon. Me and Rick were talking about it the other day. This might be a decent salmon box. Especially, I like these marabou ones. That marabou will flatten out in the water and look more like a minnow when it trailed behind. So Brian started off there. He just beat you, Rick. Brian's got her at 30 bucks. 30 bucks for all these spinners. Rick's at 35. Rick just beat you there by a second, Rob. We're at 35 bucks. 35. And I did not count how many spinners are in here, but I know it's a whole lot. I mean, I bet you there's 30. There's at least 30 spinners between the two sides. So we're at 35 bucks right now, guys. 35. Rick's got her at 35. Brian comes in at 40. 40 bucks. Brian just beat you by a split second, Rick. 40 bucks. Rick's at 45. $45. He knows, I think on the Asabo River, these would actually be really good, especially when we've got the coho chasing down there. 45 bucks. We're at 45 right now, guys. $45. There's some really nice chrome in there too. I like those. Brian's at 50. 50 bucks. 50 bucks. Yeah, most of these are like the old style rooster tail, which was one of the best spinners I had as a kid. Brian's at 50 right now. We're at $50. $50 for all these great spinners. Two-sided box. Brian's at 50 bucks. Gonna let it go for another 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds on the clock. Brian's got her at $50 right now. I love that that fire tiger color looks cool in there. $50. $50 right now, guys. All right, we got 15 seconds left. 50 bucks right now, guys. 50 bucks. 5, 4, 3, 2. You got him, Brian. Congrats, buddy. All right. Next up, we'll do the. All right, the next one I'm going to do here, guys. This is the Buzzbait Spinnerbait bundle here. Like I said, it comes with these new style. I know, he stopped on you there. Might have fell asleep. It's past his bedtime. I know the kids have been wearing him down. All right, this is that cool spinnerbait, buzzbait bundle here. I personally, I'll be using one of these soon. I can tell you that right now. I want to see how these will work, so I will be trying one of these things out, for sure. Probably in the next couple weeks. Neil comes in at 30 bucks right now, guys. 30 bucks gets you all these spinner baits. Plus you get, there's 3 of these big old clacker buzz baits, which are nice. They're super loud. Pike love them. Big bass do too. Jim comes in at 40 bucks. 40 bucks right now for all the spinner baits and buzz baits. $40, guys. 40 bucks. 45. Don's in at 45. $45. They since they started doing the ones with the clackers, I think they work even better than they did when I was a kid, because these things are super loud on the water. 45. Don's at 45 right now, guys. 45 bucks. It comes with, there's like 2 of the regular style spinner baits that you've seen me using this summer, and then there's 4 of the new style with the buzz bait type that I showed you when I opened that package. So really cool ones. These things are going to work great. Don's at 45 right now. $45 for all these buzz baits. Going to let it go for another 15 seconds. 15 seconds on the clock. And then after that, I'll do the sound bite again. 15 seconds. Don's got her for 45, 4, 3, 50. Neil comes in at 50. 50 bucks. 50 bucks right now, guys. 50 bucks for all these spinner baits and buzz baits. I can guarantee you these new style are going to work better than the classics. They're going to work really good. I'm excited. I am really excited to use those. And I think they're going to make for a fun topwater video. So we're at 50 right now. Neil's got 50 bucks on it. 50 bucks. $50 going to go for another 10 seconds. Let's see if Don wants it. 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. Neil's at 50 bucks right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got him, Neil. Man, I'm going to have a lot of shipping to do. I knew I would, though. This is it makes it fun when I can break it up into smaller packages like this, so I can have more of you guys winning on things. All right. Congrats, Neil. You're welcome. If you win a bid, Nikos, you just send. You can email me. Well, I can throw my info on here if you win a bid, through PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or you can send me an email and I can send you my address to send a check to, anything like that. All right, next up, I got to play the soundbite before I forget. I promised, so I'm gonna play that again. You're welcome, Nikos. Okay. Now, next one I'll do here. A lot of guys like to fish these for walleye. I've seen them use, they tip them with leeches. But this is the Marabou jig kit right here, guys. It's got, both sides are full. Has all the best colors in it. White and pink are probably my 2 favorite. obviously chartreuse, but this has a lot of good colors in it. Also, this one here comes with the one package of Apaches. So you get the 2-inch Apaches in here. So this is June Bug Color Apache. Comes with this box of marabou jigs. So like I said, two-sided. The marabous come in different sizes. There are small ones and heavier ones in there too. Rick's getting in on this one. 20 bucks. Rob jumps it at $20 to start, guys. 20 bucks for the marabou box. Two-sided here, beautiful marabou jigs. 2-inch Apache by Freedom Baits. These marabou jigs, if you haven't fished them before, they're nice because in the water, all that fluff from the feathers actually lays out. It'll straighten itself out, and it looks kind of like a minnow, and you just jig them. That's all you do. But like I said, some people like to throw leeches or something on there, just tip it and use it for walleye. They work for anything really because they look like a minnow in the water, but you've got all the different colors in here. So this is a good package here for anybody that wants to fish the marabous. So Rob's at 20 bucks right now, $20 for the marabou jigs. Gonna let it go for another 25 seconds. 25 seconds on the clock. Rob's got it at 20 bucks. 20 bucks for the marabou box. 20 bucks. I use these a lot as a kid myself for bass and rock bass. They work great throwing docks and stuff. They were a great one. And don't worry, guys. I am watching all your guesses. I just haven't seen the right one yet. All right, 20 bucks. Rob's got her 20 bucks on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2. You got him, Rob. Congrats, buddy. 20 bucks for a marabou box and a package of Apache. You're welcome, Rob. It's a good deal you got there. All right, next up, I've only got two more auctions to go, and I should have time to talk to you guys about the salmon lures I've been using. This kit right here, guys, is a cool kit. These are all smaller rattle trap style lures, as well as some small crankbaits. The crankbaits come in really cool colors. The one almost has to me, it's like the perfect crayfish imitation. There's one that this one looks like a chub. It really doesn't get any better for chub imitation. And then this one here, to me, it's got the scaliness of a crawfish. It's just a cool one. But there are some. This one here's got four mini crankbaits, and then it's got 2, 4, 6, 7 of the mini rattle traps, which are very loud. Them are nice lures. Don started off at 30. Rick comes in at 35. 35 bucks gets you this box here full of these nice little lures, you guys. These are great for bass fishing, and actually big panfish love these little cranks. They're a lot of fun for big gills and crappies and all kinds of stuff like that. Rick's at 35 bucks. And I think these little cranks too in a stream would be really good on big brookies. So $40. Rob comes in at 40. We're at 40 bucks right now for the little crank box here, guys. Heck of a deal. It comes with a bunch of great stuff. So $40. Again, I want to thank Stephen House for sending all this awesome stuff. I mean, it's always fun for me to see this stuff and then break it down into packages for the auctions. It's just a good time. So Rick's at 45 bucks. 45 bucks for the little crank box, you guys. Comes with all this great lures in it. Lots of good color, lots of flash. And if you've never casted a little rattle trap, they are super loud. You can even jig them. 45. Rick's at 45 right now, you guys. 45 bucks. We're at 45 bucks right now. I'm going to let it go for another 25 seconds. 25 seconds on the clock. Rick's at 45. $45. Gets you this nice crank box. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. You got him, Rick. Good job, buddy. Gemma's wiggling her tail. I think she's happy for you. You there? She just heard me say your name and she's going crazy. Okay. This is the last auction box up tonight, you guys. She's whipping her tail when I said Rick. Uncle Rick? Yep. All right, last auction box. I threw these guys together because this is just like the ultimate topwater collection right here. Turducken. I think if you guys don't get it right by the end, I will probably just tell you what it is and then show you what it is. I think that's how we're going to do this. She loves you too, Rick. She's a big baby. Don started at 40 and Jim comes in at 50. 50 bucks. This kit here comes with a bunch of poppers, which are always an epic one. You've got two walk the dog type lures in here, like a Zara Spook, and then you've got this fun box of Whopper Plopper type style lures, which I use these myself. They are a different, I think it's a Send that makes these. They're a newer brand, but I'm telling you, they work great. I've used them. Jim came in at 50 though. Don's at 60. We're at 60 bucks right now. 60 bucks. How about a hint? Well, the problem is if I give a hint, people will just start guessing. They'll just throw let's say I said a species of frog, for instance. Somebody would start guessing every frog until I seen the right answer come along. It does sound a little like a squirrel. It sounds like a squirrel mated with a chimpanzee, kind of. 65. Jim started at 65. 70 bucks. Don's at 70. 70 bucks. This is a great topwater collection here, you guys. These walk the dogs are probably my favorite here. These two in the middle. I love fishing these kind. If you've never walked a dog on a lure, it's a blast, and the fish really love it. They work great that way. Don's got it at 70 bucks right now. Gets you these 2 boxes of topwater baits. Great stuff right here, guys. 70 bucks. 70 bucks for the topwater baits. I'm going to let it go we're 20 seconds on the clock right now, guys. 70 bucks. Don Robinson, 70 bucks. Jim's at 75. 75 bucks. All these topwater baits. You get all the poppers and the whopper ploppers and the walkers. Don's at 80. 80 bucks. $80. All these poppers and walker baits are rattle too. They're pretty loud. 80 bucks. Don's at 80. 80 right now, guys. Gonna let it go for another 20 seconds. 20 seconds on the clock. We're at 80 bucks. Last auction of the night. Appreciate you again, Steve. Thanks for sending this stuff. 80 bucks. 10 seconds on the clock. Don's at 80. 80 bucks. 5, 4, 3, 2. You got him, Don. I think it was hammer down first. You can tell me if I'm wrong, Jim. Hey, Rob, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you much. The thumbs up button does help. I appreciate that. All right, thank you, Jim. I was pretty sure, sometimes I'm behind, so I didn't know, but thank you guys. Thank you much. Okay, thank you. Congrats then, Don, and thank you much for the bids, Jim. You're welcome. You're gonna love that box, man. It's great. All right, I'm gonna play the sound bite one more time. I'll show you guys my favorite salmon lures that I've been using the past couple weeks, and then I am going to show you guys. If you don't guess it, I'll show you guys what this sound is from. Okay, that is the last soundbite for the night on that one. And if nobody gets it, I will tell you at the end what it is. Now I'm going to show you. I've got my salmon box here. I want to show you guys just what I've been using. Like I said, LT on the trees. This week and the past couple weeks, I've noticed, there's been a lot of people casting your regular stuff, which there's nothing wrong with that. I bring them with me myself. KO Wobbler, for instance, was my dad's favorite spoon and mine too. The KO Wobbler always works great, but I'm telling you, between the spoons, KOs and little Cleos, people are casting these like crazy, and they're not catching fish. They're just not. It's not. I don't know why, but the regular stuff, even spinners, all that regular stuff right now just isn't working. So I have been throwing different stuff. I've been thinking outside the box. The fish right now, when the salmon come in, I've said this before, when they come in, they've got one thing on their mind, that is spawn. They are not going to eat. In fact, if you catch one and cut it open, their stomachs are always empty. There's nothing in there except sperm and eggs. That's it. There's nothing in there. They come in, spawn, and die. That's it. That's what the Chinook and the coho and the kings do. They come in, they die. But I've been using stuff like this. Lots of flash, lots of rattle. That's what you need. You want something that makes them mad. Now, I've been using, this is the Flicker Minnow right here, the Berkeley Flicker Minnow, and I've been using the Chrome with mostly because it's flashy. Gemma's playing with a baby Sasquatch. But the flashier, the better, so I've been using Chrome. Also been working great on walleyes. And recently, I just got these in the mail, the Fire Tigers, so I'm going to be throwing these too. I'm excited to try these out. But also, I've been using the Flicker Shad as well. You've seen in my videos. And again, I try to use something flashy. So I'm using Chrome. They're super loud with rattles, which is what you want. You need stuff that just wakes them up, that makes them mad. You might have to cast 1,000 times in front of a fish, but I'm telling you, that's all it takes. You make them mad, they will come at it. It's all about aggression. So the Flicker Shad and the Flicker Minnow by Berkeley have been my two very best baits this year, hands down, for the salmon. If you watch my video, you'll see that, they're pounding them. So that's what I've been using, though, guys. Me and Rick's been doing a little bit of walleye fishing too. And he got a walleye last night, and I got one the other day. He got one on the Flicker Shad last night, Chrome, and I got one on the Flicker Minnow the other day, Chrome. So, yep, they work great. I'm just going to give it another couple minutes here, maybe one more. I'm going to give it one more minute before I show you guys what this is. And like I said, Steve House gave me the idea to try that one this week, because I've been trying to find stuff that would be a little bit more difficult, especially the past couple weeks. You guys have been getting them so dang fast, and I just can't have that. I need it. I need it to go most of the day, or most of the evening. So this is definitely a good one. And to be honest, I did not know this one myself until he told me to look it up. So Ryan, what's up, brother? Man, you missed out on some killer stuff. Awesome auctions. I'm shocked you're awake right now, dude. But welcome. Nice to see you, Ryan. The dog toy. It does kind of sound like the dog toy. All right. I'm going to show you guys what it is right now. And, I want to say thanks for everybody that guessed on it. This one right here, I have actually shot, and Ryan's going to laugh because he knows it. That right there is a coot. That is the American coot. Some people call them mud hens. There's a few different nicknames for them, but it is the American coot. They have very cool red eyes that you can see right there. They have an extremely bright beak and a black dark body. Now, I think the neatest thing about these, they've got chicken, more like a chicken-like quality than they do a duck. They've got big old chicken legs. Big chicken legs. And I'm telling you right now, be careful if you guys grab. Ryan knows. Be careful when you grab them because I actually had scars. I still got scars from coots from the first time I ever shot one. I shot a few all in one time because they're dumb too. I ain't gonna lie. Ducks are smart. Okay, smart. Coots are in their own little special thing. They're not even considered a duck. They are in their own little world, and they are dumb as a box of rocks. You could shoot a coot. The rest of the group might just swim around still and they don't even get up. I'm not even kidding. Coots are so stupid. But if you cripple one and you go out to grab one and he starts clawing, you better watch out because those claws are sharp and they will get you. So, but I want to thank you guys. It's 9 o'clock. I got to get off of here. I'm actually going to call a rod company and talk to them about some possible new rods. So, I know. I wish if Ryan would have been on a little earlier, he probably would have got her. But yeah, hopefully next week you can get on, Ryan, and be cool to have you on to win some stuff. So thank you very much. Yeah, it's one you don't hear too often. You'll see them, but you don't hear them as much. So thank you guys very much. Thanks for all the happy birthdays and stuff. I appreciate y'all. And I will chat with you guys next Sunday. Hopefully I get a deer this week. Opener of bow is Tuesday. I apologize. I said Monday in my last video because I didn't know what day was the first. It's actually Tuesday. So I'll be up in the tree stand this week. See if I can get a deer. Have a good week, guys. Love y'all.